Today we're going to roll with it and make a bacon jalapeno stuffing wrapped in rainbow trout fillets. The first thing we're going to do is put the bacon in the pan and get it rendering down for the filling. We want to start with a little olive oil. Get the bacon in. We're going to turn the stove on to medium-low and just begin our bacon rendering process. Now, rendering just means to cook all the fat off of the bacon itself and get it nice and crispy for the filling. Our bacon is nice and crispy, so now we have to put the mushroom, onion, jalapeno, and garlic, and just season with a little bit of salt. Give it a nice stir. And all we're doing is looking to just sweat the vegetables down a little bit. Our filling is cooking, so we need to take it now off the stove. Put it into a bowl and get it into the freezer to cool down. The base to our filling is cooled down enough now that we can add the breadcrumbs and the pistachios to it. Pistachios are going to give a nice little crunch along with the bacon itself. Breadcrumbs are just in there to make sure that the filling stays together when we're cooking these nice little trout rolls. All right, so what we want to do is press a little bit of this filling into one of the fillets of trout. Skin side down. You don't need to do anything to it, just make sure that the fillets are dry. They're much easier to work with and it'll be a lot easier to roll. We're going to lay a piece of twine down and put the piece of trout right in the middle. Really squeeze that filling. Get it right in the center. The next step, to roll the trout, just so both ends touch and they'll stick and adhere a little bit. Next, you just want to tie it, not too hard. A little extra string is fine. You're going to take it off after it's cooked. Press that filling in. That's one. We have to do 4 more. We have all 5 of our trout rolls made now. I'm going to bring them over to the pan. We want to turn this on high. Put a little olive oil in. We're going to dredge our trout and just roll them lightly just to get them coated. That cornstarch is going to really help it crisp up. Just kind of sear every side. In goes the butter, because butter makes everything better. Let that cook down and start to brown. When the butter browns, it gives a nice nutty flavor to whatever you're using it in. Now that I have all the rolls nice and golden brown, we're going to go into the oven for about 10 to 12 minutes or until they're cooked through the center. While the trout rolls are in the oven, we're going to make a nice vinaigrette that has a lot of acidity and really gives a good punch to the dish itself. First, we need to chop a little parsley. You don't need too much. Parsley in the bowl. Cut a lemon. I just squeeze it into my open hand to catch all the seeds. A little salt and pepper. White wine vinegar. You can use distilled vinegar, any kind you like. It's just really simple base vinaigrette. You just want to give it a little bit of a stir. And that's it. Our trout rolls are done. For the sauce, you can either serve it on the plate or just serve it on the side like this, kind of like an egg roll dipping sauce, which is perfectly fine because you can just grab it, pop it in, and hopefully I don't burn my mouth. And pour it right out. That's our bacon stuffed wrapped trout rolls. They're amazing. For this recipe and more from the Sizzle, visit fishingclub.com/sizzle.